So the question had to do with 35C. And 35 said we wanted to evaluate, and this is a mess. F of x is equal to negative 7 plus 6x plus 1 divided by x at the point f is equal to f of 6y plus 4. I think the thing about this that really makes it stick out is not so much that it's hard as much as it's ugly. Because there's just a lot of stuff there to keep track of. Shoot.
Also, just so like everybody's kind of confused about the answer in the back of the book.
Yeah, that's not
The back of the book's a little weird.
The exact answer as 33C.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's not even the right letter.
Okay. Well, let's get the answer to this guy and see what we get.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see what happens. So f of 6y plus 4 is therefore, let's see, let's plug her in. Negative 7 plus 6 times 6y plus 4 plus 1 all over 6y plus 4. I'm not going to touch that negative 7. I mean, it's there, but I really don't want to muck with it because it's not part of where I'm doing my evaluation. I'm also going to try to keep my equal signs even, just going down the page. I know a lot of people like to work longhand across the page and fill it up. It gets hard to track your work that way, and some of these, especially when we get into the later stuff, it's better to be a little more organized and neater. Use up more paper if you have to. So 36y plus 24 plus 1 all over 6y plus 4. That simplifies to negative 7 plus 36y plus 25 over 6y plus 4. And nothing's jumping out at me as a way to reduce that fraction. I can factor a 2 out of the bottom, but that really doesn't, I can't cancel once I do that or anything.
Why?
36 and 25 have no common factors.
They're both square.
They're both squares, but you can't take the square root. And plus, a squared plus b squared doesn't necessarily convert to anything neat. It's not like a squared minus b squared that you can factor with. So as far as I know, that's about as far as you're going to get with it. That's as simple as you can get.
Why are you using that negative 7?
Why am I?
Because it's not.
I'm just not. I could if I wanted to. I could if I wanted to go further. I could combine it by getting a common denominator. So negative 7 times 6y plus 4
Oh, yeah, you can't just
over 6y plus 4. Yeah.
So the one above it is not like a 12 complete answer?
Well, if I keep going with this, for whatever reason, I can get it down to one common fraction. But I would say that that's probably more than you need to show to get the idea for what we're working on. And there's a lot of debate as to what simplest would be. So just for completion's sake, let me go ahead and finish this up. Plus 36y. Just to see if maybe it gets simpler, but I don't think it will. And that becomes...
Is there a 6y plus 4 plus 6y plus 4? Is that times 2?
No. Negative 7 times 4. All right, so that's going to be 40, negative 6y. Oh. No, wait, negative 6y minus 3. Yeah, I still can't cancel even after I get it down to a single fraction. But I would even say that this back here shows that you get the idea of plugging back in. And when we start doing things like the difference quotient, which is in chapter 2, plugging in and evaluating and simplifying it will make more sense and be more immediate.